All right, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hey, I'm Brother Brian here on KIEZ 106.7 FM. I'm reaching back out again to the community, and I have the true queen of the voice of the community, Melanie Salisbury. You have seen her, you have heard from her. If not, you have seen the works that she's actually taking place, or you may not even know who she is, but you,
Right.
the children, and the community are benefiting from such strong efforts that's coming directly from her. So, good morning, ma'am. How are you?
Great morning to you. How are you today?
I'm above ground, so it's a great day.
That's right. That's right. I love it. I love it.
Yes. And that's a powerful word that you say. Not good morning, but you say great morning. That's a lot
And
of
I have penned that great morning probably for the last maybe 10 years now. I wake
ah,
my boys up like that. Great morning, handsome. That's what they get every morning. So probably for the last 10 years, because every morning is great, right? It's exactly what we want it to be.
it is. It is. And I love that energy, Melanie. Now, Melanie, to me, you are a celebrity because I've known of you for such a long period of time. And I
Yeah,
see you on Facebook, on the gram, but I see
yeah.
you actually engaging, putting in the work for the number one job ever, the greatest accomplishment being a mother. And I saw you down south at the football games, running, taking photos. Tell me about that experience being a mother, because I seen past photos and I actually seen your boys when they were much younger, shorter, but now I've
Right.
seen them develop.
Smaller. Yes, I love it. Like it is. It's the most important job I've ever had in my life. When I got pregnant with my first son, I just felt like an amazing, and I know you called me queen when we first came in, but that really did give me a queen status. That's when I knew that God was with me always and he had chosen me to do great work. And so everything pretty much from I guess he's 20 now. So from for the last 20 years has been done because I want a great life for them. Whatever that is they choose. And when you say great life, I don't mean financially. I just mean a success in knowing who they are and whose they are and how to live in a world that God created for us. And so I spent my last 20 years working to do that. I love if my sons was plucking marbles, okay, I would be there screaming. Okay, you see my voice is a little bit raspy now because we had football this weekend. I have three amazing sons. Cole Jones, he is 20 years old. Clifford Jones, he is 19. And then my sweet, handsome Denham Salisbury, he's 10 years old. And so they mean the world to me. And yes, being a mom, I just love it. I love every minute of it.
I'm a believer of it. I definitely can see the enthusiasm, see the energy, see the happiness. And to me, that is the number one job, or not job, but the occupation. And you are fulfilling those shoes. So keep up the great work.
Thank you. Thank you. That means more than you know. Don't you get me teary eyed in here now. Y'all know I cry for anything.
I
Stop
didn't
it.
know, but Melanie, right behind you have a photo, a portrait, and I'm trying to focus on you, but I'm focused on the portrait. I don't
I know she
understand it.
cute, right? Like she fine, ain't she?
Yeah, yeah. So that is
How
interesting.
about I did that?
Did you really?
Yeah.
So let me write that down. Now you're an artist. Interesting.
No, they help you when you be at those little studio things. They help you. They help you. But
Okay,
wine
okay.
is really my relaxation thing. So I'll let mom work and community work and building a business. I do love to have a great glass of wine and a soft cigar and listen to jazz and relax a bit. That's just kind of my thing. I
Yeah,
love it.
very therapeutic. I like that. I like that. So the
Yeah.
soft side of Melanie.
Yeah,
Interesting. Interesting.
okay. Can you believe there's such a thing? My boys don't believe it because they think I'm so hard.
Yes,
But
yes.
I'm not all work, right? I'm not all
Right.
work.
Well, Melanie, I appreciate you spending a couple of minutes to chat with me and the community because I definitely want to, as I mentioned earlier, I do see you as a queen of the community. Want to definitely recognize who you are, give you your flowers today, because I see your resume. From my understanding, I've known of you from the outside. Started out with Mary Kay.
Right.
You're in the financial industry,
Correct.
podcaster, The Best
Yeah.
Life with Melanie.
Yeah.
And now I'm hearing about the community developer. Then I do a little bit further research and I see about the voting push that you've been
Yeah.
partnering with, trying to get people out to vote because voting day, election day is November the 8th, which is right around the corner.
That's right. That's right. And it is so important that we learn how to engage in government, right? And voting is a great place to start. But when I sit down and I talk to teens or adults about being engaged, it's only a small part of the other things we need to do in order for our government to run for the people. Okay. And so I've been working on this thrust for 4 years. 4 years ago, me and my three boys put down a table and we brought our iPads out there and we went to the voter registration, got some paper ballots, and we sat in the middle of Booker T community. That's where I'm
Yes.
from. I did some research and found out that our we're not voting in that area. And hey, we went to the four corners of Booker T and we just sat there and waited to talk to people and bring them over. And we actually got 15 people registered to vote 4 years ago. And so from there, the following year, I was able to partner with Black Voters Matter and also Sonia Jacobs, her consulting company. And we were able to do a parade through the neighborhood
Mhm.
again in Booker T. And we were able to do a large event and everybody came out. We registered 50 people. And
Wow.
so, and then I worked GOTV, work with Black Voters Matter. And so we go out, I have a team of 15 people that go out and talk to folks about engaging and what their vote mean, and then allow them to tell us what is the problems, what's stopping them from going, why are they not engaging in government. And so I've done a bunch of research and learned a lot of things. And so this year we did voter registration, and we actually did that in partnership with Top Ladies of Distinction, Top Teens of America, Black Voters Matter,
Mm.
MCAL Academy. And I'm so proud of the partnership because I tell people all the time, there's like nobody want to help us. People want to help. We just have to create a vehicle that's one, easy to communicate,
Yes.
two, effective,
Mhm.
and three, does the work that it says it's gonna do. So you gotta build a track record. And once you do that, the collaborations are amazing. So through that, we were able to do an event during MCAL's Saturday Family Day, where we have football from 8 o'clock to 1 o'clock, and I love it. So we have
Yes.
children from 5 all the way up. I think it's 12 or 13 is the oldest, and they have games all day. When I tell you MCAL is the most amazing league I've ever seen in my life. That group is amazing. They have put together some awesome work with our children and just to partner with them. And then those illustrious other entities, we had an amazing time. Registered people, gave away paraphernalia, talked about how to know where you go, how to pull down your ballot, how to go and not be harassed when you want to just cast your
That's right.
vote.
That is
And
important.
so we had all those conversations. And I tell you, I probably talked from 9 o'clock to 1, and it was amazing. And I probably talked to about 70 people. And after that, we actually partnered with churches. So the following day, we had 4 churches that did voters registration drives at their church, gave away
Wow.
paraphernalia, and then also helped everybody get the Go Vote app where they could go and register to vote and be engaged.
I
So,
like that. I like that. You are the definition of getting active, getting involved. You
right,
really
it's
getting
enough
active.
talking, man. We got to get something done out here. It's enough of that talking. Let's do it.
That's right. We need some action. That's right.
That's
So
it. That's it.
on and I saw a flyer that you had on the book recently dealing with being a community developer, and you posed a question indicating that I can help. So that's what I want to talk to you about today. When you
Great,
mentioned,
great.
I looked up the word help. Help is being defined as a resource to serve others by making it easier to accomplish something through resources.
Just
And
that simple.
and being helpful to another by being an available resource, help can be looked at as a form of empowerment, but
Yes.
sometimes it can be looked at as a form of disempowerment. So we want to break that down a little bit today,
Oh,
talking
right.
about help.
Oh, I'm so glad you asked that question. Come on, we working here. We finna learn some stuff today. That is awesome. So this is what I have done a number of research. I've actually worked for a nonprofit called 410 Bridge. And they are a nonprofit that does work abroad. And
Okay.
so when you go into very impoverished communities, you cannot go in giving and, like you said, that help that's not good for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
so as an organization, we practice um, um, giving a holding hands and moving towards the strategy of the community that we're in, not our community. Okay. These people don't want to live like us, right?
Right.
Who says that we're the best way to live?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so what you do is you help them formulate their strategy. And so that's what we do. We help them formulate a strategy. Help them put a plan together, and we
Right.
walk alongside of them. We get volunteers from churches to organizations and everybody. And I started there, I guess, about 8 years ago. And it made me think I can help in an effective way in my community. And that's where the voting started. I mean, that's
Mm-hmm.
when I knew that I knew some time ago that our local government was not representing the needs of the people. And so how do you fix that, Melanie? And so you don't fix it by throwing a bunch of money in a pile or finding somebody to talk loud on a corner. What you do is you go and work within that system where this community, my community, Booker T, where I grew up, Kingsway Apartments, okay, number
Okay.
12. My grandma was in number 5, okay?
All right. All
So,
right.
that's where I grew up. That was my people.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so, how do I help my community engage in local, state, and federal government? And I knew that voting was the first step. So what we're doing here with Melanie Salisbury Consulting, we are helping organizations, churches, nonprofits, and private donors even. I've had private donors give me a call and say, I want to do work in this area. And we help them strategize to formulate a game plan and that plan of action in place and teach them how to work within those parameters and be effective. Okay, so we're teaching a number of different things in that goal, right? So I could sit with you and you can say, I want to do an event. Okay, great, tell me about your event. What do you want to do? How will this help the community? And a lot of times we just don't have anybody asking those questions.
That's
So we
right.
have an idea, but we need to strategize. We need to put a game plan together, and then we need to execute, right, effectively. And that's what I do for my clients. I'm super excited about this work. I think it took me, I'm 46 now, probably about 30 years to find out exactly what God wanted, well, how God wanted me to do it. He told me
That's
my
right.
purpose. I knew it 30 years ago, but now he's shown me how he wanted me to do it. So all my years in Mary Kay, winning free cars, directorship, cruises, trips around the world, and then all of my financial services and how to budget and learning all those things has all culminated into this moment. And when
That's
I tell
right.
you I'm super excited about it, I am. So Melanie Salisbury Consultant LLC is here. She's ready to help and work with you.
Well, I like that. It's about engagement.
It's
And
about
all
engagement.
the years of experience is now allowing you to give back
Yes.
to the community to help
Yes.
others grow, help others develop. And that's what it's about. That's what we need in our community. We need leaders, as you mentioned. We need leaders that understand the know-how so they can guide us so it is a smoother transition for us to actually develop our individual purpose, as you said, the purpose. And
Purpose.
that's right, and give back to the community. And I think that may be your uh, uh, third goal, not goal, but third responsibility in our society is for first being a mom,
Yes.
second family, and
Yeah.
third the community. Of
Yeah.
course, God being number one. So I don't
Yeah.
put a number on God. God is just
No, no, no.
overall.
He just automatic. He is all over us. He in us. I am
That's
God.
right.
I'm the
That's right.
representation of him here on earth. And I try really hard to represent what God is in me, the God that's in me. And so
I
you're
see
right.
it.
He doesn't have a category.
That's right.
He's me, I am him, right? And
Yeah.
so I really try to do that type of work, to exemplify excellence in him,
Yes,
So
yeah, omnipresence. You're exactly right. And you are now, you're not trying, you're doing. And that's why I've seen you over the years. And now I have an opportunity to reach out to you and help you build your brand and let the people know
thank
that, hey, everything you've been doing is led up to this moment today.
thank you. Thank you.
We see the works, we see the boys growing up, we see the energy, we see the happiness, we hear about the financial aspects. These are all elements that we need in our community. And now you're willing to give back to the community. So we thank you for that because what I'm hearing is that Melanie Salisbury LLC is about transformation and not only transactional.
That's right. It's so big. It's so big because we can do this. Like, and I have God and I have sit through and we sift through stuff and we have learned and we figured it out together. We can rebuild our communities through engagement, right? I
That's
mean,
right.
engage, serve, vote, give. All these things is what is going to take our communities back, right? Well, we're leaders. We're leading. Our children is thriving. We can go. I want to live in my community. Okay. I want my school to be the best school, right? Because I
That's
love
right.
where I'm from. And I want to make sure that we all get there. So great leaders develop better leaders. And that's my goal. That's my
That's
goal.
right. That's what Miles Monroe said. He said, agents of change.
That's it. That's it. My
That's it.
favorite.
Well, Melanie, we've covered from the entry from the early ages of Melanie up until the current stages of Melanie. Is there anything we need to touch on before we give you the rest of your day back?
Well, I just really wanted to thank you so much for this platform. We have platforms and when we get hairstyles, we do we walk the red carpet. We talking about everything under the sun. But Brian, you have brought great content. And that's important, and I just want to thank you so much for having me on today. Thank you for building this platform, for being the man that you have been way back when, in order for that same character and integrity to be trusted in our community, where your platform can move forward and move forward fast. I'm so excited for you. I really thank you for this opportunity to spend time with you today. And thank you so much. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. I appreciate you. So, well, thank you again, and we'll talk soon. Okay.
All right. You take care. Have a good
All right.
one. Bye, fam.